dropped it, and they shoot through, and Bo has to run it. And now he needs to punt it, and he does, and it hits somebody, and it rolls to the 40, to the 42, and went out of bounds. Who did it hit? There's a flag. There's a marker on the 32. It may have hit one of us. Bo dropped the ball, and then he had to punt it, and I think it hit one of our people on the 32, and that's going to be great field position, I think, for Farragut. The ball went out of bounds somewhere around the 40, but it may have hit Lebanon on the 32.
So if it hits a Lebanon player behind the line of scrimmage, does that in effect kill the punt right there? Because I know you have to.
I think it would be behind or in front either way, Tommy. If it hits a Lebanon player, it kills it right there. John, well, Tommy, you got to go to him.
John, have you got an explanation on that play from the officials, or have they made their way over there yet?
They haven't got on our sideline yet, Tommy. We're still waiting to hear something from them. They threw the marker down, and looks like they're going to spot the ball, waving off the flag, and they're going to spot the ball where it was down somewhere at midfield. We're going to call it around the 42-yard line of the Blue Devils.
So they say evidently it didn't hit anybody. Terry, what about the punt? Not too far, but at least he did punt it.
He did get it off, Bruce. We were at the 33. It actually goes out of bounds at the 42. I think they did rule that it hit a Knoxville Farragut player and rolled backwards and out of bounds at 42. I think that's a good call.
Ball is on the 42, but it's in our territory. 50 seconds in the third quarter, and we hang to a 10-point lead, and they run the option, and we're dragging him down as he crosses the 40 and got somewhere around the 38. Sellers was pulling down the quarterback. Ball is on the 38, but they got about 4 out of it. 35, 34, 33 seconds to go, third quarter. Lebanon's leading 13-3.
Charlie Lambert has now checked in at defensive tackle. Out of the game goes Ryan Alds.
Farragut up to the line. Only 3 points so far on us. Back to pass, though. Looks out in the flat. Man open, overshot him on the 32. They were trying to run across where they send that man across the middle and send the other one in the flat. This time he overshot him. Third down and 13 seconds in the third quarter.
When they cross like that, the linebacker Sellers has got to pick up the outside receiver. Griffin goes with the inside man, Geen, and they pretty much did a good job of coverage as we're now looking at 13 seconds and third down and 6 yards to go for the Admirals.
Farragut spent a lot of time in a huddle, and they got to hurry to the line or they're going to get a 5-yard penalty. And they're up to the line and take it, and they run a keep it, and they cut back in, and he got close, and I think he got a first down. Well, the quarterback did a good job and got a first down somewhere around the 31 as the third quarter will come to a close, I think. First down, Farragut, and that's the end of the third quarter, and the score, Lebanon 13, Farragut 3, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter in 30 seconds.
Hello, I'm Allie Lanning. And I'm Jennifer Templeton. And we're here at Women's Health Center with Mary Ann Spears and Angie Michaels to make a small presentation. On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to say thank you for your support and also present you with the souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
Winner of Dobbins-Bennett and Riverdale, and Terry Stafford has just passed a score along to me. Riverdale leads Dobbins-Bennett 19-7 with 3 minutes to go in that football game. So if Riverdale can hang on, the Warriors will advance to the third round. This reminder, you're listening to this football game on KM Country, 1090 AM, Hartsville, Lebanon, and you're watching on Lebanon Cablevision 3.
Well, we start the fourth quarter, and we're leading 10 points. And Farragut's down knocking on our door somewhere around the 30. Well, they're actually right on the 30, and they got a first down. We're in a 50. I'm not sure we're in a 50. They run a dive, and they got good yardage. They got 5, and they got 10, and they got 15 or 16, and it went all the way. Was there a fumble down there? No, I don't think so. I thought for a moment maybe there was a fumble, but there wasn't. Ball went all the way to the 14. They shot 16 yards on us. The backs were quick, Tommy.
They certainly are, Bruce. They ran Eskridge on the dive play, the inside veer play. He just took it, got good yardage right off tackle, Terry.
16 yards. That was Eskridge with the run. 16 yards. First down, Knoxville Farragut.
2 wideouts and 1 setback. 2 wideouts both ways. 1 setback. They send one of them men in motion. Take the ball, bootleg pass, wide open in the flat. Caught it. Slipped and fell. He was wide open. He still got about 5 yards out of it, but he was wide open in the flat as they just sprinted out, sent a man out in the flat. We didn't have anybody covering. The turf just grabbed him and brought him down itself. He got about 3 out of it.
And Bruce, it looks like the very thing that gave Red Bank so much trouble last week might be giving us a little trouble this week. The motion, they ran motion across the formation. We didn't recover, and they ran the pass route back that way.
So they got about 3, and they're down somewhere around our 11 or 12. Option pitch. Here comes a man outside. Got a pretty good block on the 10. 5. Carries somebody with him to the 3 and got out of bounds. And the crowd stood up. We could barely see where he went out of bounds. When the crowd stands, you can't see. But he got a first down, I think, or he's very close. They may have to bring the chains in.
They ran the option to the near side. That was Dewey on the carry. And let's see if we can get the spot from John down on the field. John, have you got a line of scrimmage for us?
Tommy, they got a real good spot. Ball is spotted just outside the 4-yard line.
First and goal to go. Farragut trying to score and make it 13-10. Dive up the middle. Sellers hit him, but he carried it in the end zone and scored. Farragut's right back in it. 10-27, and now we got to hang on for our life, or we got to score. They got an excellent kicker. Here he comes in there now. 13-9, Farragut and Lebanon. Lebanon at the moment leading.
Stallings will attempt. He's 30 out of 33 on PATs this year.
The kick is up and high and long and good. 13-10.
Stadium. It is 13-10. The Admirals have cut that 13-0 lead.
Knoxville Farragut gets on the board. 10:27 left in the fourth quarter. Chris Etheridge, a 3-yard touchdown run, 42-yard, 7-play drive by Farragut. Stallings with the extra point. It's 13-10. Lebanon, 10:27 left in the game.
And they'll kick off, and a good kicker. And Sellers stands on about the 6. Man was offsides, I thought. The kick goes deep and goes into the end zone. Looked like Farragut had a man offsides. They didn't call it. They'll bring it out to the 20. So we need a drive, folks. We're on the 20, and we're leading by 3.
This is when you put the fortunes of your football team in the hands of that offensive line. Bob Belcher, Shane Thorne, Scott Wordman, Bubba Jennings, Scott Kaiser, Chavez Job, the big fellas, the beef up front, hoping to open up some holes for that Lebanon running game, as we have in the backfield for Lebanon, Cantrell at the fullback, and Lebanon going to go in that one-back set.
One setback, and that's Cantrell. Ball on the 20. Triplett takes it and runs an inside trap. No, he give it to Cantrell. Cantrell carried the ball for 4 yards. We've hit them pretty good running the second half. Cantrell got 4. That's pretty good on a first down, 3.5 anyway, as he was carrying somebody with him. Second down, we'll give him 4 and call it 2nd and 6.
Just want to move the sticks and try to drive that football as best you can on the ground.
Less than 10 minutes in this second round game, and we know that Riverdale's probably going to win 19-7. Late in the fourth quarter, we heard. Man in motion's Reeder. Reeder looks back, and we run across, and Sellers slipped and fell on the turf. Maybe got a yard to the 25. I think his knee might have even touched on the 24. Let's see where they put it. No, he got across the 25, and they're going to put it on the 26, I think. Got 2 yards. Third down and 4 on a 26, and a big big play right here. 9:19, and the clock runs. We were leading 13-0. We barely hang on now, 13-10. Triplet sends Reeder in motion again. Long count. We drop back to pass, and we look, and Reeder's out here, and it's incomplete. And Farragut's going to get the ball again. Reeder was sliding on the 30, incomplete. We've got a punt.
That one skipped out to Reeder, our intended receiver. So once again, the kicking game going to play an important part in the outcome of this contest. Bo Grissom will drop in a punt formation for the Blue Devils. Deep to return. That tandem that's been back there all night, Jamie Geen and Jason Wood.
We've got to punt it out of here, and they're still going to have good field position on us. They jam about 7 or 8 up on the line. The snap is back, and Bo gets it away. Wobbly, spiraling kind of punt. Caught on the 46 to the 50. We missed him on the 50. He's outside on the 46 in our territory, and Farragut's got great field position on us. Joel Griffith knocked him down along with Atwood, but they're down on their 46, and they're only down by 3. The crowd's going to stand now. We may have 2-2 to see.
Terry, what about that kick off the foot of Bo Grissom?
28 yards on the punt. Jason Wood returned it 8 yards. That's where Knoxville Farragut's going to take over on Lebanon's 46-yard line.
It's 13-10. These people have averaged 29, 30 points a game. They only had 3 after 3, but they can strike quickly, and they have, and they're 13-10, and they've got good field position. And they bootleg it out there, and they look, and they throw a screen back over here, and he's open. And he's down to the 40, and he's to the 35, 30, sidelines. He's gone, I think. Touchdown Farragut. Ran a screen and went all the way and scored 46 yards. They set a screen on the backside, hit us for 46 yards and scored.
Eskridge, the receivers, they slipped him out of the backfield. They went on the bootleg to the right, a little half roll, threw it back this way to Eskridge. Terry, he went untouched down this near sideline.
Tommy untouched, 46 yards for Eskridge for the touchdown.
And the home team, Farragut, has taken a 16-13 lead. Stallings will attempt the PAT.
And it's down, it's up, and it's long, and it's good. And it's 17-13 with 8:17. We'll be back.
Terry, you'll get it.
It takes Knoxville Farragut only one play to take the lead. Chris Eskridge, a 46-yard touchdown screen pass from Avens as Knoxville Farragut goes 46 yards in one play. Joe Stallings adds the extra point. There's 8:17 left in the game. Knoxville Farragut has taken a 17-13 lead.
And Bruce, on the season, Farragut has trailed at the half 7 times, and they've got a 9-1 record. So obviously a team that's accustomed to coming from behind.
They'll kick off left hash mark. Well, there's 8:17 still sitting up there. Plenty of time. We're down before. Sellers will take it on the 11, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6. Touchdown, Sellers. Great run.
And Bruce, we may get stuck with a penalty for celebrating on the far side, but that's not going to take the points off the field. Terry, do you think it was a celebration that got us?
Looks like it's probably going to be that, Tommy, and we were definitely celebrating early. 92 yards on the kickoff return from Jade Sellers. He took it the 8, ran up the middle, broke several tackles.
I think we got